let's talk about how to have an abundance mindset.
They promise you abundance, love, $1 million life. They say you just have to get on the same frequency as money. Money is an energy. All you have to do is think the right thoughts. But what if your favorite manifestation coach isn't channeling the universe? They're just hacking your brain. Manifestation isn't new, it's as old as human hope itself. From ancient Vedic texts to Stoic writings to Christian affirmations, the idea that thoughts influence reality has always been part of our spiritual DNA. The Secret, a bestseller self-help book first published in 2006, brought universal laws to mainstream consumers. It popularized the idea of the law of attraction, the belief that your thoughts can directly shape your reality, claimed that if you think positively, the universe rearranges itself around you. It sold over 30 million copies and ignited a global movement. Today, that movement is supercharged by social media. On TikTok alone, the hashtag manifestation has over 35 billion views. You'll find wealth coaches, abundance mentors, digital shamans, and energy workers all selling a simple promise: change your thoughts, and you'll change your bank account. But is it really that simple? No strategy, no sacrifice, just vibes? We know that manifestation actually works, but not because of cosmic alignment, because of cognitive neuroscience. Let's start with the reticular activating system, or RAS, which is basically a bundle of nerves at the base of your brainstem. It acts like a mental filter. It decides what information reaches your conscious mind, and what gets filtered out. Here's how it works. Let's say you just purchased a red car. Suddenly you see red cars everywhere. They were always there. You just weren't tuned in. This is called selective attention, and it's governed by your RAS. So when you focus on wealth, love, or opportunity, your brain literally becomes better at noticing pathways to those outcomes. This is why you suddenly see job ads, investment tips, or network connections you missed before. It's not magic, it's pattern recognition, amplified by attention and focus. What you focus on will gain momentum, and what you track will grow. It's good old goal setting with help from a positive and open mindset. Now add neuroplasticity to the mix. This is your brain's ability to rewire itself based on new thoughts, habits, and experiences. When you repeat affirmations like, "I am abundant," you activate neural pathways linked to self-image and reward. Repeat it long enough, and it actually changes how you behave. Not because the universe is listening, but because you are. This puts you on the path to changing your mindset. But here's the dark side of that science. The same tools that can help you grow can be used to control you. Many manifestation coaches aren't teaching metaphysics. They're using something just as powerful: marketing psychology. Marketing psychology uses cognitive biases and subconscious triggers to influence your decisions, and often, you don't even realize it's happening. They deploy techniques based on hypnotic repetition to bypass critical thinking, and priming to influence decision-making and emotional contagion to make feelings feel like truth. They say things like, "You're not manifesting fast enough, you need a quantum leap, you're not vibrating high enough," or my personal favorite, "Your language is full of lack." These phrases sound spiritual, but they're actually designed to trigger cognitive dissonance. That's the psychological discomfort you feel when your beliefs don't match your reality. That discomfort, it makes you seek resolution. And guess what offers relief? Their $333 course, their $888 masterclass, their limited-time breakthrough program. You're not aligning with your dream life. You're aligning with their sales funnel. Let's get deeper. The subconscious mind is not some magical wish machine. It's your internal autopilot, and it runs over 90% of your daily behavior. This includes habits, emotional responses, self-perception, risk tolerance, and motivation levels. When you visualize success, your brain doesn't just imagine it, it actually prepares for it. Functional MRI scans show that visualization activates the same brain regions as real action, particularly the premotor cortex and anterior cingulate cortex. This is exactly why Olympic athletes rehearse mentally before a race. Their brains honestly can't tell the difference between real and imagined performance. That's powerful. Visualization builds neural scaffolding for success. So when the opportunity comes, you're more likely to act on it. Then there's gratitude. Another popular manifestation hack. Daily gratitude activates the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, which regulates emotion and decision-making. It lowers cortisol, that's the stress hormone, and boosts dopamine, the motivation neurotransmitter. In short, gratitude doesn't actually attract miracles. What it really does is improve your mood, increase your patience, and make you less reactive. Which, honestly, just helps you think better. Even scripting or writing down your future goals has a real neurological impact. So taking the time and focus to create a vision board can be a great use of time to support mental strength in obtaining your goals. It actually engages the hippocampus, which is the part of your brain linked to memory and goal encoding. So yes, manifestation techniques do work, but they work because they reprogram your brain, not because the universe is just handing out wishes. So why do so many people buy into the whole myth of mystical manifestation? Not because they're gullible, but because it scratches some deep psychological itches, and it is rooted in truth. Here's the real breakdown of why it's so seductive. Cognitive scientists call this the illusion of control. You create your reality. That line hits hard when your world feels out of control. It replaces fear with agency. Even if life is unpredictable, manifestation offers the illusion that your thoughts can steer the outcome. Believing that you're co-creating your life with the universe feels empowering. Another powerful pull for manipulated manifestation is, it's easier than real change. Think good thoughts equal sign. Get rich, get love, get healthy. No need to build skills, endure failure, or change your environment. It offers a shortcut that feels empowering. Behavioral psychology shows we gravitate towards simple, immediate solutions, especially under stress. Hope is also highly monetizable, and when belief meets business, the line between empowerment and exploitation, well, it gets blurry. You're not buying coaching, you're buying certainty, you're buying belief, and sometimes, that belief is a product. So is manifestation real? Yes. But not because of vibration, because of goals, focus, action, and brain science. Your thoughts do shape your reality, but only when they change your behavior. You can't just think yourself rich, but you can think yourself into being ready. And that readiness changes your decisions, which change your outcomes. Yes, you are powerful. But don't give that power away to someone selling divine downloads and affirmation journals. Use it to raise your vibration by learning how to set goals. Build trust for yourself by achieving small steps toward your dream life every day. Because if you aren't taking action toward your goals every day, you don't have goals, you have wishes. If this made you question what's real, or believe more in what you feel, subscribe. Welcome to the Seeker's Lab. We're just getting started.